Brothers Osborne in the studio with us. These guys are so annoying.
Yes, we're so annoying.
Come in and start touching things, man.
I already broke the operation game.
So all right, here's the deal on this opera. We're just going to jump right into it. I know you guys got music and stuff, but this is not just any game of Operation, boys.
Special.
This is a special.
I'm trying to figure it out, to be honest.
This is a special. Have you guys played Operation before the game?
Of course.
When you hit the sides, if you can't get out the, whatever the appendix is or whatever, then don't do that. Now this one though is different.
It will electrocute you.
It will.
It looks like
It will squirt water in your face and then slap you.
Now sometimes we have seen sparks.
Now sparks. All right. Now there's a toggle switch on the top. That did not come standard. You see the toggle switch?
Yeah, that's the thing I already broke.
All right.
yes.
So go ahead and flip that.
Well, I broke it. So.
Oh, you legit broke it?
I've already lost the game before it started.
Oh my God! Did you really break it?
Well, I went to flip the toggle switch and I broke the top. I broke it off. Oh, there you go.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, she's doing operation on operation.
Wow.
Okay, so here we go.
I wish y'all could see this.
Okay, now try it.
Like a
The
harder
happy
one?
face.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Surprisingly, don't have the shakes.
Is it on?
Oh, not
He tried
bad.
to make
Did
you
you
hit
get
it.
it?
I got it.
He got it.
Oh.
Man, I told you I played this game before.
Yeah, all right, you did good.
Try
All
it
right,
again.
try it again.
I'll go for a harder one.
I don't know this. Actually hit the side of it. Anything happen?
No.
This is.
That is ridiculous.
Oh my God, that's amazing. It scared the hell out of me.
I hated every
Did it throw a
second of
spark?
that.
I did too.
Did it throw a spark?
No, but
try
that
it
would have
again.
actually.
Try it again. There's sparks that come.
No, I literally.
No, you
almost
got to.
went
We
into
won't play your song if you
cardiac
don't.
Put your tongue on it. Just see what happens.
No, don't do that.
Go ahead. It's yeah.
Hold on, there we go.
Oh God, that was smart.
Did spark?
That
There
is
was a spark.
outrageous.
Wow.
This is the most redneck fun we've
I
had.
love this. I always feel like those Dyson hand dryers, where you have to put your hands in them and you gotta I'm always like try not to touch the side. It reminds me of Operation every time. I'm like, please don't touch the side.
I'll have to rewash and everything.
Those things are the worst, and because you can't, and every single time you're gonna
touch
bump it.
It's
You
good.
bump
You're
it,
like, yeah.
and then what do? You go rewash. Then
you're
you
like,
go back to the same thing. Finally, you end up washing it or wiping your hands on your pants anyway.
Guys, I feel like you could go home now. This is
That was good.
Oh my God,
we
man.
really don't know. Brothers,
Riveting.
Brothers Osborne will come back and talk more of the guys, and we're going to play Twister next. Hey, Brothers Osborne in the studio with us, and got the new EP, Break Mine.
I love it because there's so many people that get stuck in their funks, stuck in their rut, whatever
Yeah.
their thing is, and you can't fix it unless you get to moving again.
That's exactly the point. You know, we've all struggled. We've all had those times in our lives, and you know what you want to do is you just want to go hide in a hole somewhere because it feels best. But if you just start walking and just get the blood moving, it will start a chain reaction where things will get better.
Oh, dude, anytime I'm in a sad mood, bad mood, whatever the thing is, I go out and I just put sunshine on my face.
Literally, yeah.
That changes everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that song too has like a lot of our family singing, our partners singing, some friends singing, and that's what we grew up doing. We'd sit around, the kitchen table during Thanksgiving or something. We would sing songs all night. So that song is dedicated to those times in our lives.
What do your other siblings do?
Well, our sister Natalie works for a record label here in town, and she's awesome. She's was a publisher for a long time.
Does
Now
she
she's
work
an
for
A&R.
your record label?
No, they're called Leo 33.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
yeah.
they just signed Zach
Like
Top.
Zach Top, yeah.
Zach
Zach
Top
Top,
was her
exactly.
first artist that she signed.
No way.
Yeah.
Got a
Oh,
good
cool.
ear.
Yeah.
We're actually taking him out on. He's coming on the road with us this weekend and a couple weekends throughout our Might As Well Be Us tour. And so that's what they do. And then our oldest brother Jimbo works for changes nuclear valves, nuclear power plants.
Valves and nuclear reactors, yeah.
And then our sister Rachel, for a long time, she worked in education, but she now is staying at home. She just had her first grandchild just week 2 ago. So
She's a professional mom, now a professional grandma.
Isn't that the craziest thing? Like whenever you have that first family member or first really close friend become a grandparent?
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
I know.
I had a friend who became a grandma at 31 years old. I'm like, you're a grandma. You can't do that. We went to high school
31,
together.
that's
Wait, hold on.
That's some math.
What?
I'm
I'm
doing
like,
right now.
Well, she
I
got
mean, I'm
pregnant in
like,
high
some
school.
Yeah.
Jerry
Maybe
Lee
got
Lewis are
pregnant.
going on. Good Lord.
Oh my God!
Wow. All righty.
Seriously.
Different strokes.
Yeah,
Whatever.
they're not related though, are they?
All right. Hey, man, whatever color your grass is, I guess.
That's amazing.
A little
No, but
bluegrass.
that song, was we wrote it with Natalie Hemme, and it was kind of right it was right as we started coming out of the pandemic. And the other thing too was really inspired her was when Busby passed, who's a really famous producer. For those of you who do not know, did a lot of stuff, wrote a lot of big songs, produced a lot of Marion's first records, and he was a friend of ours who just kind of went too soon. But his wife Jess had obviously went through all of that, losing her husband and having children, and she was able to get back on her feet again and kind of and be able to move on in a way. So that was a big inspiration for Natalie. Hembia had the idea for this, and so we wanted to do it, have it kind of feel like a very John Prine feeling song. And we always like to have a song for all those people out there who are always like, that ain't country music. And I'm like, look, we can do it.
What is it about our genre that people just get so weird about?
We do. It's like, it's funny is that we now talk about how it ain't country unless it's got a steel guitar in it. Well, steel guitar was Hawaiian. Back in the day.
You are 100% correct.
Radio
about
stations
that,
pushed back on that sound back in the 50s because it was Hawaiian. It wasn't country.
They called it a Hawaiian guitar,
drums weren't country in the beginning.
Weren't either.
I know.
So that's rock and roll.
I know. It's a weird thing. You never hear people go, man, that ain't Zydeco music. that ain't smooth jazz. Like, so it's country. Like, yo, man, just like chill out.
And we've said that forever. There's literally a different style of country for all moods.
Right.
And that's why our genre is bigger than it's ever
doing
been.
so great now for that
It's
reason.
because
I
it
agree.
talks to everybody. It always has, but now it's just broader, and everyone's finally gone, oh, it ain't so bad. No.
And here's the thing.
I'm telling you that forever.
If you don't like it, don't listen to it.
I say that all the time.
don't get it.
I'm not holding you down.
I don't need people
I know.
call.
Yeah.
People will go through the effort to find our number. Call over and over and over and over, and finally get through, get on hold, get to us to tell us you hate us. I'm like, okay, you could have sent a letter.
I appreciate the commitment, however.
Which, by the way, that shows you how much work it takes to really truly hate somebody. It's too much work.
And
too much work.
I would like to say this: if you're calling to express how much you hate somebody, at least have a solution or some other thing to add to it.
Constructive
If you just
criticism.
want to spread the hate, I don't care.
Yeah.
If you have a real thing that you want to tell me, hey, I don't like the way you do this on the show. What if you tried this? It's
better.
Yeah.
That's different. But I don't like you. I don't care.
Oh man! Also, who has that much time in their day?
Except
I don't
for
have that much time.
except for mayonnaise. Mayonnaise can go straight to. It is terrible and awful.
That is controversial.
No,
I'm all about the Dukes.
That's controversial, to be honest
Blue
with
plate.
you.
Country.
I've got
Is that a
several
song?
favorites.
It is now.
Oh,
Countryversial?
Controversial.
Dude,
yeah,
y'all have
controversy.
Can we write a song about how it's not country? And someone tell me it's not country enough. It's controversial.
Controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You heard it here,
dude.
folks.
Yeah.
It's been
Controversy.
copyrighted right here on Big Dan Bubba.
That's us. That's right, brothers. Osborne is our guest coming back. He got this new song. It's called Break Mine. We'll play that for you on the way as well. Come in. Brothers Osborne and Break Mine, and always love these guys. And make sure you get the EP, the album or other. I can never know what is there out. So what's the difference in? Okay, I'm talking as legit. I should know this, but there are audience members don't know. An EP is like a shorter version of an album.
Correct.
You have an
Yeah.
LP, which is like a long play or whatever they call it.
You had extended play, or you had a single,
A
or
single.
45, a single. Then you had the extended play, which was more than a single, and then you had the long play, which was the album, and that was the
So
full.
what's EP then?
Extended play.
It's
so
more
between
than
a
one.
single
Okay, so
and a
how
full.
can extended be shorter?
I know, trust me. Yeah, trust me. I've been telling my wife that for years.
Hey!
It's like trying to go to Starbucks and order a large, except it's large in every language.
Yeah, I was like, who invented this? Starbucks? That makes no sense.
Dumbest thing ever. Well, it's not dumb. It's awesome. Break Mine. We got
you.
Brothers Osborne coming back. More of the boys. Brothers Osborne in the studio with us. The new EP is out. It's called Break Mine, and it's so good. Love these
you.
these guys.
Thank you.
So talk to us about the touring. What's going on for the summer and moving forward with all that?
Yeah, so we took some time off, and then we just, this is our third week back at it. So we're going to roll way up to the fall on this Might As Well Be Us tour. We'll be bringing a bunch of people that we love to open up the shows for us, and we'll be doing some festivals and stuff kind of sprinkled in there. But the biggest thing right now is usually it's like you put a record out and you go tour for so long and you never put any music out for so long. And part of why we put this EP out is we're going to try to hopefully we'll see how it's received or whatever. But we really want to start trying to release less music more often instead of a lot of music only every 2 or 3 years.
I love that. I
Yeah,
love
Bubba's-
that.
And hopefully
for a
this is the
long time.
first of many of those.
I used to say before streaming was a thing, I used to say, man, I wish people would just put more music out more often.
Yeah.
And it was, then you started, once streaming hit, you started seeing the singles that would kind of float out there, and then the EPs like this. Now, I love it because as a fan, I get so much more music faster.
Yeah, 100%. And also, you're not getting too much to chew at one time. I mean, we live in an era where it's just information overload. So to expect someone to go like, here's 11 songs, 12 songs, it's kind of a lot. It's a lot for even us. I listen to music every day. So when something drops, it feels more exciting, and you're waiting for the next one.
And in fact, even just to reinforce that thought is, so this EP is 2 new songs, but there's 2 songs that were previously released that we thought kind of got overlooked, and which we get.
Yeah.
But when we tell people this, they don't realize that's what we did, which proves that it did kind of go over people's heads in some way.
Yeah.
So we were like, look, we love these songs, we want to refeature them and get them out there, and that was kind of the I don't know, catalyst or whatever for that.
Have you guys ever thought about getting out of music and just
time.
reading books?
I always think about, like, anytime I go on vacation, I'm just like, man, could I just be someone that was just down here renting out, like, four-wheelers or surfboards, and just like, or someone who's just like working at a tiki bar in like Hawaii, and you're just like, man, you look so happy.
I know.
Like, why can't I just have a small life and do this? Like,
How do I vacation forever? That's what I want to
Why
know.
do I never? I meant read books as in like
like audiobooks.
yeah.
Well,
Your
I
voice
can't
is
read
so-
good,
well,
so
you got to know how to read first.
But you know, Carson does that. Carson reads books and does commercials, voiceover
Well,
stuff.
I did look into this in the because obviously in the pandemic, no one was touring at all. So I was like, well, and then apparently everyone had that idea.
Oh,
they were
yeah.
like, go away. These people actually
Oh
do this
yeah,
for a
like
living.
trying to audition now. They're like you and 400 other people. Like,
Yeah, exactly. But I've started doing some voiceover work, and it is fun.
You have.
what do you do?
A little bit. I just speak.
Oh, I was all excited. I'm like, what are we gonna hear? Like our Nike
Well,
commercials? or?
I actually just did this this thing that just came out on audiobooks with Mandy Moore, and the name of the thing is not escaping me, but I actually was just playing a speaking role of Johnny Cash, and when I did this, I was like, just, you don't need to talk like him. We just want everyone's in their own voices just to say, what was said or whatever. So. And a few other things, but it is something that it is fun to do.
But you kind of you have that because you're the lower register and all
Yeah.
that. You guys, both of you have that.
Yeah, anything. You know how it is. Obviously, we have amazing jobs. We all do what we love, but when you do it a lot, it's like you do want to do something else at some point.
Yeah, candy makers
so-
get sick of candy.
That's a really good point, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, or if you go to or people who like make wine, we always laugh is that we were played the show in Napa Valley a couple years ago, and we asked them, like, what's your favorite wine? And they were like, we drink Coors Light. And I was like, amen.
Oh, you do.
That's that is so awesome.
Make sure you pick it up. It's the latest EP from the guys, Brothers Osborne. Make sure you see them on tour as well. You can get all the information on their shenanigans that they have.
Buy merch and get to moving again.
That's
Yes.
right. Get to moving again.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
Good to see you, boys.
Good to see you guys.
too.
Well, because over the years, teenage kids have told you to like and subscribe, we don't have to say that anymore.
You know what to do.